What is common to the greatest number has the least care bestowed upon it. There's a quote from Aristotle, stick with me, right? That quote sums up society's view or its approach to trees. They've always been there. They're so commonplace. They are an essential component of life, but yeah, we don't really give too much care or thought to them anymore, maybe as much as we should. And hopefully with these videos, we can instill a sense of wonder or awe about them again, get excited for them. So where to start? Your man Darwin, right? You have heard of him. On the Origin of Species, seminal work, incredible stuff. Written in the 1850s. He's talking about natural selection and all that good stuff. He is wrongly credited with coining the term survival of the fittest. That was done a few years previously by Herbert Spencer or Henry Spencer. And Darwin is actually arguing against that. He's saying that it's not just about survival of the fittest. The fittest don't necessarily always survive. There's three key attributes that he discusses in the book, and that is compassion, cooperation, and then adaptability. And trees hold all of those attributes, and that's why they've done so well for millions of years. I'm talking hundreds of millions of years. They were there well before the dinosaurs and all that good stuff, and they'll be here after us for sure. They are compassionate and they are cooperative with each other and with other living things. They know how to network and to get around, and we as humans are only discovering their range and capability, the fact that they can hear, the fact that they can feel, all those things. We're only discovering that now. And then they can adapt as well. They're always adapting to environments that we put them in or that they're trying to survive in, and then they have the ability to impact and influence their environment. Incredible stuff. So when you hear people saying, hey man, it's survival of the fittest, is dog eat dog out there. First of all, dogs don't eat dogs. I never understood that phrase, right? But anyway, that aside, survival of the fittest, you might have somebody in an industry, in an organization, in society that is the biggest, the strongest, the aggressor, who it goes about it in almost a selfish way, saying, well, it's survival of the fittest, either, you gotta just do what you get. But they don't last. They don't get through to the end. They might be doing it at the expense of other cooperative or altruistic people for a while, but it isn't a sustainable model. We as a society, we as humans, as Homo sapiens, need to learn to cooperate, have compassion for, and adapt if we are to survive and get into a greener, more sustainable future where we can take on all the things that are coming down the road for us. What I mean by that is have compassion for all other living things, have cooperation with them, working with them, acknowledging their needs and not depleting all of the resources. This does not mean going back to hunter-gatherer times. That's not a viable option, right? I know that. It's not kumbaya and it's a, hey man, leave the tree. No, it's not like that. But we do need to adapt. We do need to start acknowledging what other living things are doing and how much we need them. And what I mean by adapt is in our society, in our streets, in our environment, in our communities, start bringing trees back in a big way, and that will certainly get us on the road to a restorative future. So mull on that, and I'll talk to you soon.